So strong is the influence of the multinational brands making ready-made baby foods that starting solids at the age of 6 months is very frequently confused and interpreted as starting these ready-made foods only. Mothers in my pediatric OPD come and ask, Doctor, can I start Cerelac now? Hi, I am Dr. Ajay Gupta. I am a child health expert and parenting mentor, a pediatrician by profession, the founder of Pathway to Positive Parenting Hub. I am on a mission to help 100,000 parents raise happy, healthy, and responsible children and make this parenting journey a joyful experience. These multinational brands make huge promises of delivering a very perfect and ideal baby foods to you. They say that it contains some additional micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, DHAs, which would actually benefit their babies. But believe me, in most of the cases, these additional nutrients are actually not at all required. Mothers who are working, who are really very busy and less of the time, they are just trapped into these ideas because they want something to be used with much of ease and less time consuming. Today, I would be just comparing the ready-made formulas made by these brands versus the home cooked, rather I say home cooked and mom cooked meals and foods, so that you could just see what are the benefits of one over the other and you decide for yourself which food you actually want to use for your babies. Let me share 5 benefits of home cooked foods first. Number one, home cooked foods are very easily digestible and they have less chances to cause constipation. In my experience of over 20 years of pediatric practice, it's always that all those mothers who are giving natural, freshly prepared home cooked foods, they are the most satisfied ones. Their children do not have much of digestive problems. Number two, these home cooked foods, they have natural sugars. For example, say in banana. So babies actually love natural sugars. They love the taste and odor of natural sugars. And at the same time, these natural sugars are very easily digestible also. But on the other hand, ready-made foods can actually have high amount of sugars which can prove harmful to your babies. Number three, actually home cooked foods are very easily accessible, whereas ready-made foods they will have to be bought from the market and they will have a cost. Believe me, a very huge cost. I have seen very frequently that the mothers who are using packaged foods, because the recurrent costs that these foods have, they tend to actually over dilute these foods and end up giving less nutrition to the baby, which is really very, very sad and unfortunate. Number four, home cooked foods can be very easily customized. What does this customization mean to you? Customization means that you can add any nutrient that you want to add. Suppose you want to add vitamins and minerals, you can very easily add fresh green vegetables and fruits to your baby's food. Suppose you want to add now iron into it, you can easily cook these meals in gur or shakkar so that the iron content is increased in the food. So, see, whatever is required, you can add it. And whatever is not required, that can very easily be deleted from the food. Sometimes babies are allergic to a specific components of the diet. So you can very easily delete or remove these constituents from the food that you are actually preparing fresh and day to day. Benefit number five, while you are preparing the food at home, home cooked foods can very easily be modified with respect to their texture, consistency, taste, odor. So thereby you are actually stimulating the four senses of the baby. You are preparing the baby to take naturally and freshly prepared meals in future also. I always say, if you give natural home cooked food in infancy, then you are preparing your child to take natural and home cooked meals only. And if you are using packaged and ready-made foods in infancy, then obviously you are preparing him to take junk food and less nutritious food. And I am very sure no mother wants this, right? On the other hand, ready-made foods, to my mind, have only four advantages. Number one, it is very easy to use. Number two, it consumes less of time. Number three, it can be given hygienically if somebody else is preparing for you. And number four, it is fortified with some additional nutrients. Ease and time consumption is the choice of the mother. Fortification with iron or hygiene, that can very easily be tackled if we educate the mothers and if we educate the caretakers, then this drawback can very easily be overcome. So my recommendations as a child specialist would always be: give wholesome, freshly prepared, home cooked cereals as the main cereal, and use the ready-made foods only when you have some time crunch, or maybe you are traveling and you would require something handy to use while you are on the move. Strike a balance. So I hope this information will really help you choosing what sort of food you would be giving to your baby. And if you find it informative, please share it with your friends and families. Do follow my YouTube channel to have more informative videos on child health and parenting. Thank you so much for listening to me. Stay blessed, stay safe.